everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we're back with Genshin Impact. Man, I just checked. I don't know if it's actually going to be, but the other episodes, last 3 episodes are going to be, might be pretty long, but we'll see how that works out for me. Or if they're just, like, getting some extra shenanigans. But, okay, so back to, like, the fan fiction that I was talking about in the last episode. Fuck. I'm thinking. Hold on, let's see if this won't fuck me over or not. Or I could do that. And let's see how I get along. It says low battery, not dead battery. So
solidify. Order guide you.
oh yes, yes.
So,
This moment will be frozen in time.
no one escapes my sights. Yahoo!
Dodge this.
Stop. Sorry. So basically, do they give the promise? And Zhongli is able to. Oh yeah, and before like they leave though, Jean like fucking like, cause like if they succeed, all the people would go back to their original like time frame, I guess, or their world and stuff. So it says it's like over here somewhere, but I don't know where it would be. I don't know why I'm even looking for it. I haven't even found it in my main account. I don't know why I'm pretending I'll suddenly find it like I'm a fucking genius or some shit like that. I'm not smart. Anyway.
What's the hurry?
Where was I? Oh, yes. So, like, Jean basically, like, fucking slashes the body's throat of the scumbag's, like, neck, so, like, when everybody else gets transported to their original bodies, because there's a shit ton of them, there's, like, a whole, like, fucking, I guess you would call a murderer. Using crow terms. Basically, so, like, basically, that way the creepy guy or the shitbag won't return. So, and then they with the help of Zhongli, they get transported to the other world. I think it's just Diluc, but I'm not too sure. I think he also, I'm not too sure if Jean goes with him, but I know Diluc goes. Yeah, I think it was just Diluc. I'm not fully sure though. Can't remember. I have to reread. Anyway, so what ends up happening is, like, by the way, that scumbag is there, with Arkaya, and so, like, they made a deal occult, but not really a deal because Kaya was planning on double crossing the dude, but he ends up getting double crossed before he double crosses the creepy dude. And like I said, he got beat up and sent into prison, and he tried to like make it sound like Jean was being the shitbag, and so that rumor was going around. But no, I think Jean did go with him. So like it's like like the Jean of his world. So old Jean and old Diluc, like they had gone or something. No, I think it was the Jean of that world, because I know they end up summoning Barbara to try to heal him a little bit, and Kaya tells Jean what the fuck is going on, I think she was there when he told the truth or something. I'm not too sure. But they basically find out and stuff. But I know old Diluc sees after that, he's like, fuck, I can't remember. Like, there's some shenanigans that goes on where, like, Kaya is like,
let's get moving.
because of the
We're
being
not
beaten
frozen
up
in
and not
place
healed
after
and stuff,
all.
he's like pretty badly hurt. The old Diluc kind of gets pissed off, kills the guard, and then, hold on, let me take the shit off. I put it on my neck because it was hurt. Like this neck pillow, I say body pillow, it's the neck pillow. It's got like the little fucking hook and shit, but like it both hurts, but it's also like, I don't know, it's weird. I wanted to like, I wouldn't have to hurt my neck, but I guess I can actually use it like this and it might be better. Since I'm laying down right now. It doesn't work when I'm laying down. And I'm sitting up probably. No, I know. I don't know. Then maybe I should have bought I keep calling it a body pillow, but it's a neck pillow. It's like foam
I didn't know
neck
you were
pillow.
such a slacker.
Anyway, like, some shit happens, I can't remember exactly what. But, yeah, Diluc ends up super mad, and, like, causes shit to happen. Like, he kills the guard, like, burns him alive, too. And, which, now I'm telling the story, I'm reminded of another story I did, but I'll cut that off and finish doing this one. So, like, they end up hiking, he ends up, like, basically taking it past that kayak, I think he's past that, I'm not too sure, and, like, running out after, like, basically destroying the cell block, which, mind you, upstairs, and, like, the authors, Ruby and Diluc were talking about what the fuck to do, about, like, the traitor and all that jazz, and, like, they're like, oh shit, some shit is happening down in the thing, and they're like, what? You know, and they go in, and as they're running towards the cell block, Diluc was, like, leaving the cell block with Kaya in his arms, and, like, so, and mind you, while, like, unbeknownst to them, the scumbag happens to see old Diluc running away from the area with new Diluc, and, not new Diluc, old running with Kaya, and new and Jean running towards the cell box. And new Diluc thinks Kaya was the one that got killed, because all they see is a body. Like a burnt up body with no indication of who it was. So he's kind of pissed, and then that's vaguely where I stopped reading at that point. Not because, again, not the bit I didn't want to keep reading, but at that point there had been like no update for a while, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll read later. And then they released a couple episodes, but I had opened it up, but like I said, there was some shit that I was dealing with, and I was like, oh, I'll read it later. You know, I'm just, you know, I kept putting it off, and, you know, I just stopped reading. But I mean, I kept it open in a tab, but I think that was on my iPad, but I stopped reading on my iPad because of not battery, but like space issues. And so I started, and I think that was about the time I switched, like, because I had a BlackBerry, and I think they had just sent me my new phone. which, you know, after a while, I'm pretty much just on my phone now instead of on my iPad, which, given the technology bullshittery, old technology tends to get by the wayside. What was I? Oh yeah, so basically, like, that's where I was at that point, and I want to go back to reading that, and I've been meaning to go back to it, but I just haven't gotten around to it, because I do want to know what happens and stuff like that, but I might have to reread from the beginning, just because there's some details I feel like I'm missing and whatnot. Which reminds me of, like, I think it's a one-shot, or it's, like, less than 3 chapters. Because, yeah, I think it's a one-shot, though. But there was this other story I read. It was, like, where it's basically just, like...
Gather! This is order.
I really don't have to use my alts, because I know it's not going to work. Because this one is, like, one of those ones where it's, like, after you kill it, it's going to go back to life again.
Wouldn't gliding...
Oh, so sorry.
But the faster I kill it a couple of times, the more I can get to the part where I get to finally actually kill it.
Freeze.
Stabilize.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
I will have order.
Let it rain. Brace yourselves.
What was that? Oh yes. So this other fan fiction was kind of more from the sad side. I think because I was looking for what I was currently looking at the time was like Kaya having like that whole son-father relationship thing. Because like I said, I like to sometimes read where, you know, family is family and shit. So it's nice to have, like, you know, family moments and shit. So
stabilize.
What's the hurry?
which one's cracked again?
Cool it.
There it is. Oh shit! Is it on this account or the other account? If it's on the other account, if it's on my main account, I need to go back. If it's on the side account, I need to go back nonetheless. I just don't know where it's at though. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because, like... No, but, that, story, it's, like, the story I'm thinking about, it's kind of like a sad one. As you guys... If you guys know the backstory of Kaya and Diluc, Diluc's father died... Well, I kind of briefly mentioned it when I was talking about the other story. Because, the Fatui Harbingers, you know how they give delusions and stuff? Well... Diluc doesn't have a vision. Only Diluc had a vision. So this is, and Kaya didn't have his vision yet. But so what happens is, like, I guess their father was having, like, I guess, what's the word? Inferiority complex, and so he ended up getting a hold of the delusion, thanks to the Fatui. and shit. And why does it got a lot of shit? It's up here. Cool. Can I go down? Thank you. So he got a, and like he used, and so he like Diluc's father, Cyrus, he died like fighting a Drake, and because of that, you know. I need you. Give me your power. So what basically happens is that that fucking, there it is. So he dies, and then like that very night, Kaya tells like Diluc, like, hey, you know, which mind you, kind of piss poor timing, but I guess there was some urge or need to tell him, I guess, or something. But like, Kaya's pretty much a Mondstatter, you know. I don't like, just because he was born there, and that other for Kanya doesn't mean he's going to betray Mondstadt, because he's pretty much a Mondstatter, abandoned by his father. But anyway, but like basically, so like the reason why like Kaya got his vision, I think it also says it in the story thingy too. It probably will say it. Kaya got his vision when Diluc started, like, you know, fighting him or lashing out using his vision, and he basically killed Kaya with his vision in the story. In real life, Kaya manifested his cryo vision enough to save his life. So there's that. And so like I can't remember exactly why, but I think I don't know if Diluc told him or just gave him the stuff or what, but either way, like Jean and some other Favonius people came to the house, and they basically found Kaya dead in the fanfic. And you know, Jean was shocked, and she was trying to heal him, and then whoever was with her, like, you know, that's not gonna work, you know, he's already gone, and this and that. So they had to go and hold a funeral for Kaya and Diluc's father. And mind you, like, while they're doing, you know, funeral preparations and stuff like that, can I do this yet? Or is it not gonna let me? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So I need to go do this. Gotta talk to, what's his name? I'm really hoping that it's still recording despite my controller dying. Now having to switch controllers, but we'll see. Not Tiniestofchibis, blah blah blah. Same. Anyway, I'm hoping the story will be there. If not, at this point, basically the story of Diluc's father. But instead of Kaya living, because he got his cryovision, he died because he didn't get it. Anyway, so Jean's trying to heal him, and but while they're holding the funeral for Kaya and Diluc's father, or they're doing the obituary shit to or do all the stone and stuff like that. Jean notices that Kaya doesn't have the whatever the last name, I can't remember his fucking last name. Diluc's, what is fucking Diluc's last name? Do I have Diluc on this account? I don't remember. It's like Rev something with an R. And she's all like, what is this about? Because she goes and talks to the people doing the paperwork, and the guy was all like, well, last night before all of this, Diluc came to me or basically came to the office and told me to strike off Kaya's name from the family register because he was Kaya was adopted into their family. So and then Jean was all like, well, Diluc's not here now, is he? And so the guy was all like, you know what, you right. And so they ended up putting the name. So Kaya was Rever or whatever the fuck the name was. I can't remember. Oh, cool. It's actually one I have the fucking thing to, which is nice. And I don't know if it's this fanfiction, because I've read similar ones, so it's kind of sometimes hard. You mix them all up. Do I have to look on this account? No, I don't. Cool. Oh, have I showed you what characters I don't really care. Friends, achievements. Nope. It's archives. I pretty much have almost everybody except for a good chunk of the Sumeru characters, now that I think about it. On my main account. Because I have Linny. I don't have Nilu or Sino, nor do I have Tanari. But I also don't have Yaimiko. Yeah, that's basically who I don't have on my main account. So that's only 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only don't have 4 characters on my main account. So I'm hoping to get when they release the Gorsworth and my water dragon man, I'll get him too. I don't hear. Don't blame me. They give him these fucking long ass names I can't even fucking pronounce. Anyway, so, but yeah, here I don't have a lot of characters. Here I do. So, on my main, I mean, I saw quite a bit of characters. Don't get me wrong. I have quite a few, but I have an option. I have options here. not as many options as I would like, but I have options. If I would actually work on them, I would probably have a better option. Shop. Oh, I'm still missing. Anyway, but that was not what I wanted to do. Brain. So yeah, like, but I can't remember if it's that fan fiction or another one where Kaya was killed, and then Albedo comes, unburies Kaya, and then uses like Kanrian magic alchemy shenanigans to bring Kaya back to life. And then Kaya basically sits up, and then he goes and to leave Mondstadt or some shit like that. I don't remember. Oh, I don't have one. Just go. Come here, you fish. But, yeah. I kind of feel guilty for killing these guys, but... Okay, yeah, I know. What the fuck? That didn't work. That was weird. Anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this. Fuck. So weird. I need as many of these pearls as I can get. Because the more I get, okay, so I gotta like get the herbs and avoid the trap, the whatever these things are. Yeah. There's more fan fictions I've been meaning to write too. Oh, you know what I need to work on? Which, mind you, I kind of sucks. By the way, the reason why I haven't done the Kaya shenanigans, like the hangouts, like at least on this account, though I have left a few of them off of my thing, is because like apparently you can only do the Kaya hangout after like a certain Archon quest, and so basically you have to finish all of Sumeru to do the Kaya hangout. But like thinking if I should do spoilers alerts or not. But basically, so you're kind of like restricted on doing the hangout. So I was like, man, I want to do the hangout, but I can't because I can't fuck. So I was like, man, that sucks. But what can you do? There's a lot of these, so I might just do the rest of these off screen. Did I finish the toy maker shenanigans? Yes, I did. I finished all 3 of them. Shopping event. As you can tell, I already pretty much bought the rest of the store out. Because I was like, well, gotta. I'll do the rest in a minute. Did I do the test runs here? Okay, cool, I did. TCG. What's my setup looking at right now? I need to get more better. I gotta get better artifacts right now. I'm not looking good on artifacts right now. Benji's got the best artifacts out of everyone right now. Got 3 gold. I need to get more of the Millilith ones. Where are my stats right now?
Osmanthus.
No. Okay, so here's the deal I'm actually planning on doing. Actually, let's make the team so I'm not gonna have to do it. So we're slowly getting to the point where sorry, I'm trying to what the fuck am I doing here? I don't know. Oh yeah. I might switch out Child for Toma. Let's swap these 2. Because I'm going to put Child right here because I need to put the Archer second. Because sorry, Toma, but Zhongli's my fielder. Trying to figure out which team I need to get rid of. Was this a tester team? I don't know.
Ready when you are.
This is gonna be the team I'm gonna switch to. I need to switch Lumine to water. And actually I'll do that right now. So that way I don't forget later. Because if y'all don't know, in the next banner, where? Okay, so it's actually up here, but I have the ones stuck. So I'm gonna teleport here, turn Lumine into Waterloo, and we will have the setup. And then I'll have to go to Northern Bank. I think I'll go to Northern Bank in Leeway, because you can actually go inside it versus outside of it. And we're going to worship the statue. Resonate with Hydro. Okay. Land of Spring. So, we now have like this. We're gonna so, in how many days? How long is this test run running? Ooh, this Tuesday. So, Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I'm going to turn into fucking water. We're basically going to try to summon Child. This is basically a continuance of that last mission we did. I don't have to do it, but I'm just gonna get it open so I can have the quest there and not have the question mark there every time I come here. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for, to like, because we're trying to summon Child, and I'm going to use this as my I mean, I could try to find the very spot that you see Child in the trailer, or we can go to the very spot that we met him in the first place. But, or I can try to see if I can go. No, because like in my headcanon fanfiction shenanigans, I feel like Illumine would have kissed him in the. There would have been either she would have kissed him or he would have kissed. I can't remember the scenario I went with, because no, he would have kissed her, because I think it would have been she would have kissed him in the factory, and then he would have returned the kiss back in the bank. So yeah, so I'll go to the bank and into the bank, and we will do the pull there. So that way, I'm hoping I will be able to summon Child. Though I do worry, because the last summons I did was for Scaramouche. But I did just make a team with all the the relationships I have with Child, because I ship Lumine and Ajax, Child, Tartaglia, whatever you want to call him. And I also, because of that one fan fiction that I read, ship Amber in Tartaglia. Beautiful fan fiction. And I also kind of sort of ship Kaya and Tartaglia, because there are some very nice some videos, and like MMD videos, and some very nice pictures where you're like, oh, because they're very pretty. They're very gorgeously pretty, and I'm like, chef's kiss. And then also, I kind of like, I don't know if I ship them, but I do see them as like, because like I can't help but think of those two comics where one of the comics has Tartaglia or Child or whatever in his like what form is it? Like, you think like third stage boss battle fight. What the fuck is it called? I usually know what it's called. And fuck, what is it called? And basically that, and then Senora's in her like butterfly bullshittery thing, and like, and they're both standing next to Scaramouche, who's standing on a counter, and I can't remember. It's like somebody says like, "Why is Scaramouche on the top of the table?" He's like, and he's like, "We put him there so he can feel tall," or something akin to that. It's like a reference to like an old TV show. I think it was called The 70s Show or something like that. Where like the mom / nurse lady puts like, I guess, a chihuahua on the table, and like I guess her husband was like asking the question or something like that, or someone was asking that. And then there's another one which is a reference to like the whole, I get that Barbie movie thing, not like the good Barbie movies, but like that live action one. I haven't seen it, don't get me wrong, but I've just not I have not heard anything like of interest. From everything I've heard about that movie, it seems like it would be a really boring, like one of those preachy movies, which I find annoying. I'm like, tell a story, don't preach. Because then you lose me the moment you start preaching. I don't fucking need to hear your goddamn preaches. The only ones I want to, the only person who needs to be preaching are preachers who are teaching the word of God. If you are not a preacher who teaches the word of God, then I do not want to hear you fucking talk. Thank you very much. Man. Brain. So yeah, like, but like I must admit though, the memes are kind of funny, cause like, it's like Scaramouche, and oh, I want to show you guys the thingy. Real quick, just see it. Ooh, aw. It's because I wasn't jump. There we go. Woo. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. Show you guys. Apparently, only the Traveler and Fontaine characters do that neat jump. Nobody else does it. So, man, I should have switched to Kaya. Or Wonder. Actually, no, it might be best to actually be Traveler and stuff for a while. Just to do this while I'm talking to you guys. Because, like, I want to doubly make sure that when Child comes out that I get him. Because I do not have a lot of wishes. So I want to make sure that every single one of my wishes are used for summoning Child. So I'll probably just finish this off, and then we'll end this episode off with this. But oh, which reminds me, I read a fan fiction, like I always do. Oh, that also reminds me, I don't know if I told you guys or if I mentioned it in a different thing. Shit, I missed one. Where, like, I finally found a fact fiction. Well, first off, I finally found a fan fiction that I've been looking for over 10 plus years. Aging myself. Which is super exciting. Because, that one was a Kokomi, Shishomaru fan fiction. And, like, both me and my sister have been looking for that one for years. And, like, because it was something we really liked. That was the same one I did earlier, wasn't it? Interesting. Oh. I'm gonna switch to Kaya. Or Scaramouche. Nah, it's Kaya. Okay, like, okay, I'm a girl. I want to look at, if I'm going to look at a, like, okay, what, normally, I would stick to, like, the girl, but, like, in this swimming font thing, I feel like it's much kinder to just be. Come on, throw it at me. Come on, throw one at me. Come on, come on. Throw one at me, piece of shit. Come on. Fuck off. Shredding blows. Ah, sucker. Anyway. Where was I in my thought process? Oh, yes. So. Okay, so, like, it's pretty happy to find it, and, like, I'm, like, I'm, like, multiple chapters in, and, man, it's, like, meeting an old friend that you haven't seen in years, but despite the different, like, beside the long time, it's just, like, rekindling, like, no old friendship, or, you know, it's just beautiful. It's just, like, it makes me happy. Because I'm like, damn. Okay, so yeah, I did repeat the same one again. Y'all were probably screaming at me like, hey, dumbass. Anyway. So. Yeah. So pretty happy about that. And where's the I'm actually going to tell you the name of this one because I can look it up real quick. Because I'm still technically reading it. It's called Lying Amongst Doka Tetsu. Like, I probably butchered the last one. But that's just kind of how
Come
it
on,
is.
let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
So, there's that. You know what that reminds me? I need to start. I gotta either look to check to see if I have a thing, or draw a thing. So, I gotta do that. So that was that one. And then the other one was basically, like, I don't want to give spoilers, so I'm just gonna, it's basically what happens like a little bit after the Archon quest at Fontaine, but it has to do with child and Numin, so it's a child and Numin fiction. So it's very nice, very pretty, very 10 out of 10. Where am I going? This way. Anyway, we're gonna end this episode here, and I'll do the rest of the stuff off screen. So yeah, for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.